Hey, peace everybody, and thank you for joining Crypto Corner. My name is Morrison Machiavelli. Today is September 12th, 2021. Before we get into this, I am not a financial advisor. I am not an expert in finances in any way, shape, or form. I am an entertainer, and I'm here to entertain you. So use this as you may. Enjoy the entertainment. That's it. I'm very early on my crypto journey myself, and I'm using this as an opportunity to connect with the community and inspire some other people to get into crypto and investments as a whole. If you dig what we get into here, make sure that you tap in, subscribe, follow wherever you may be listening, wherever you may be watching, and keep on tuning in for more. Share. We appreciate all of it. Let's get right into it. Today we are sponsored and provided by Casablanca Connect Virtual Assistant Services. So if you need a virtual assistant, make sure you plug in, get yourself set up right, or hit me up, and I'll make sure that you get a discounted service from Casablanca Connect. So I'm not going to go into anything specific with crypto. I'm not going to go into price action. I'm not going to go into which coins are performing well or where we're really at in the market. But what I do want to say is right now is a really great time to hop into crypto. And I'm speaking specifically today, specifically this week. We see a dip in crypto, right? So if you've been thinking, if you've been watching, if you've been considering hopping in, you might want to consider doing it now. With that being said, I have taken an interest into cryptocurrency over time. And my curiosity with crypto started a few years ago when I bought a little bit of Bitcoin, like $20 worth in Cash App, and watched it grow to $60 when I forgot about it and opened the app back up and checked it out. It got me looking more at the trends, and it got me looking more into understanding how the psychology and just the mindset behind people who invest in cryptocurrency works. And I developed a pretty quick understanding of Bitcoin, and seeing the potential of Bitcoin and understanding Bitcoin to a certain extent led me into a curiosity of altcoins. Bitcoin, if you're not familiar, is like the granddaddy crypto, right? It is created by an anonymous source, and it has become a global asset maintained by many and owned by none. But if you have a part of it, you're a part of it. And we've watched the wealth of it grow over time and smart contracts. For me, that was a point where I would dive into investing into Bitcoin, and it became a very strong sell. So with that being said, let's jump into it. I'm not going to go through and try to go over any price actions or anything about the market today. What I really wanted to do was just kind of lay out my crypto journey and where I'm at. Coming out of a bigger investment, I'm very heavily invested in AMC right now. So in a quick disconnect, most of my assets or most of the value that I have in any assets are in AMC right now. So as AMC reaches its peak, I am diving in and looking at crypto. As I stated earlier, I'm very early on my crypto journey, so I'm just beginning to learn about it. What I found is I'm mostly interested in Bitcoin, right? I think that Bitcoin has the strongest potential over time, Ethereum as well. If you're anything like me, you may not be able to read code, you may not be able to interpret code, but understanding that these contracts are purely stabilized by a mathematical equation and they can't be manipulated, right? Within the blockchain. It's a record. It's a transactional record. It's a record that's kept with each smart contract, and that's basically what a blockchain is. It's a smart contract. Each blockchain is a portion of cryptocurrency. It's a portion of Bitcoin. It's a portion of a Bitcoin. And that's relative to the price of the asset being Bitcoin. This applies to other cryptocurrencies. The difference that I see between Bitcoin and altcoins is Bitcoin doesn't have anybody on top who is benefiting monetarily by it, except for people who hold on to Bitcoin. If you're holding Bitcoin, you benefit from Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is doing well, of course. And over time, we have seen that Bitcoin performs well. There's a scarcity, considering only so much Bitcoin is going to be made. Unlike fiat currency or the money that we have here in America and in every other country in the world, it cannot be printed unlimited. Bitcoin has been a deflationary asset in that way. And we see other currencies suffering. When you see the US dollar performing poorly, it's reflected in the economy. Prices start going up on other things. Now, we may think, oh, everything is getting more expensive. But often it's just that the dollar is getting weaker. When you see the prices of everything going up, you have to think, is the thing I'm using to purchase everything maintaining its value? Or is everything else just becoming of a higher value? When I started to reframe it like that, that's when I considered Bitcoin may be a strong and fairly stable asset. It does have a lot of volatility, but over time we've seen that it grows in value. Bitcoin is a stable asset like that. Real estate's a stable asset like that. Stocks are as well, and I'm a strong proponent of real estate. So if you're in real estate or if you're looking to be in real estate, highly encourage that. However, the price of entry for real estate is much higher. Advantageous brought me to cryptocurrency, of course, and the stock market. But separating Bitcoin from altcoins do still serve a potential. And I see altcoins a lot like I see stocks and stock markets. You are investing in the company, you are investing in the purpose. You purchase the altcoin, you are supporting the function of the altcoin. Good altcoins have functions. I don't really get into coins like Dogecoin, for example, because it doesn't have function that seems relevant to me. It doesn't do anything that's culturally shifting or technologically advantageous for the future of anything. But you can still make money from these coins because most people don't care about the function of the coins right now. And that's where it comes back to the psychology and the just the collective mindset that we have, right? Sociologically, we look at the way that people tend to purchase things, and often it's more of the fear of missing out, or FOMO, so to speak. So now I do invest in altcoins as well, but I invest in altcoins to earn more Bitcoin. Now, a good example of an altcoin is like Solana. If you were to put $100 in Solana in January, it'd be something like 100,000 now, if I'm not mistaken. And I maybe, that's a rough cut there. It's that type of value that can be earned from altcoins. So it is a bit like gambling, especially if you can't read or interpret the code. It's a bit like gambling. But for me, if I'm keeping most of my money in Bitcoin, and let's say I have $1,000, right? I invest in 10 coins, $100 each. One of those could be the next Solana. Now, I'm not saying I'm just going to hop in and throw my money at 10 coins. I'm still going to research the coins. I'm going to see what people are saying, more educated people, see what people are saying about the code, people who can interpret it, see what people are saying about the function of the coin and how strong the community behind the coin is. Those are some ways that I'm moving forward with my investing. So making this series just so I can keep you in tune with decisions I've been making, what I'm seeing in the market, and just inspiring people to dive in on the crypto journey. I think it's something like less than 5% of people on this earth are invested into cryptocurrency right now. Although countries like El Salvador have actually adopted cryptocurrency, as well as Cuba, as national reserves, and utilizing it as currency in their countries. So we're seeing it come ahead. We're seeing Bitcoin be embraced, and the growth is amazing. So if you want to follow me on my journey, make sure that you subscribe, support the platforms. I'm going to make sure we upload this on YouTube so you see us there, here on Instagram, wherever. So tune in, and we look forward to connecting with you. One love. Peace.
Is Morrison